Hey, lottie-dottie, we like to party, we don't cause trouble, we don't bother nobody, we're just the men that's on the mic, and when we rock upon the mic, we rock the mic right. How's everybody doing today? I am so excited. Let me tell you a quick story. Back in the 80s, let me make sure my camera's running. Back in the 80s, in this little area here, we had an Asian restaurant, Chinese food, I guess, for all intents and purposes, but it was Asian cuisine. I shouldn't have said that. Anyways, it was called China Sand, and it was gone way too fast. Apparently, from what I found out, he expanded and moved to another town. I missed that place so much. Oh, the food was excellent. Anyways, I was looking up some directions on Google a couple weeks ago, or a week ago, and during my search, a deal popped up on the map that said Asian cuisine. That's why I shouldn't have said that, because that's the name of the place now. And I was like, Asian cuisine? How long has that been there? What, they just opened? I've never seen a place there selling Asian food. Well, it's a little food trailer type place. I went there today because I want to try them out, and because we really needed Chinese food in this area. We don't have it. We have to go all the way into San Antonio. And yeah, so I went over and I talked to the lady that was there, and she said that they'd been there 7 years. I said, how were you here 7 years? And I never saw you here. I've lived back in this area for at least 3. You would think I would have seen it. I see the place selling the elotes and the funnel cake. I've never seen this place. So I went there today and picked up a couple of things. And I'm going to try to make this video real quick before I get interrupted. I got me some Vietnamese style egg rolls. Now I want you to take a look at these. These suckers are long, and man, do they look good. And I was given special instructions on how to eat them. So let's dig right into this, shall we? Man. That is heaven in a wrapper. That's all meat in there, man. All meat, all pork. So she said to try a little, see how it tastes with nothing. And then she said to take some lettuce. She said to tear off a piece of the egg roll, which is, let me tell you, that's a challenge to do because these are hot. You just got to dig right in there, man. Okay. Put the little piece of egg roll in the lettuce. And she said to dip it in fish sauce. And she assured me there was no smell to it. I think I've had fish sauce before, so I know it's not like a fishy kind of sauce. This is tricky. Fish sauce. I've never had an egg roll like that before, but it really does add something to it. And then, come to find out that the gentleman who ran China Sand here is her uncle. Hot. You have no earthly idea how happy that made me to hear that that was his niece there, and to find out that he's doing well. I often wondered, how is he doing? You know, It's been so many years. She says he's like 72, 73, walks fast, and he spends time with his grandkids. He actually moved to another city, Pleasanton, and he was there for a while. I had no idea. I don't know why I didn't look it up sooner, but man, that is flavor all day. God, that's good. That wrapper's crispy. Delicious. Delicious. Most egg rolls have like, meat, shrimp, things like that, but they fill it with vegetables too. It's not a bad thing. I like vegetables in my egg rolls, but this is all meat. You hear that crunch, that crispiness? Mm. I use a little more lettuce. I'll use it with my rice. And for plain white rice, that's really good. I got one more egg roll. I'm going to save that. She gave me a little picnic back here. Thank you for that courtesy because I've been hurting. And I got an iced tea, but it's a mixture of jasmine tea. It's like a jasmine iced tea. It's really interesting, really good. And very sweet. I don't understand people who order sweet tea and then cut it in half with an unsweet tea. It's like, I thought you wanted a sweet tea. It's right there in the name. What are you acting all surprised for? I got here sweet and sour pork. Mmm. Now, I'm not even going to try to take a picture. I'll mess it up. Oh, I spilled my sauce, man. Oh, son of a witch. I spilled my sauce. I spilled in one of the compartments. I miss Chinese food being served in those containers that have the little handles on them. So you got some green pepper, some onion. Don't see any pineapple, but that's totally forgivable. The proof is in the meat. And I just saw that in my reflection that I had sauce on there. Mm. Wow. Let me just tell you right now. First off, no doubt about it, this place is excellent. No question in my mind. And they will be getting my business again. I mean, ever since this whole COVID lockdown thing has gone in, I haven't been able to go to some of my favorite places. And most of my favorite places are buffets. Even the ones that decided to open up, they've changed the way they do things. You don't just go up with your plate and serve yourself anymore. They have people standing there to give you the food as if their hands are any cleaner than mine. But I know it's a safety precaution. I'm not hating on them for it. It's just not what I'm used to, and I really don't want to do that. So I'm at the mercy of the closest places to me before here was the what's called China Rose, and they've been getting skimpy on their portions lately. And damn if they can't get an order right. They kept messing up our orders. Little things they'd leave out, like one day they didn't put an egg roll in there, other days they didn't add the soda to it. Just dumb stuff like that that didn't really need to happen. Or Panda Express. And if you've been watching my videos and you saw my Panda Express video, you know how I feel about Panda Express. This is so good. So now, ooh, almost inhaled that. Sorry. Now I'm not at the mercy of those places anymore. Because barring holidays, they are open Monday through Saturday, 10 to 5, I believe. I'll say 11 to 5 just to make sure. So, and it's so much closer. How do you lose at that? The place is excellent. This food is delicious. And it's a closer trip. Now it is, it's a food truck, a trailer. It isn't a sit-down establishment. It isn't a brick and mortar establishment. And she brought up a really good point. I wish I would have caught her name. What's the matter with me? She brought up a really good point. When you have a brick and mortar place, there's more things that can go wrong. It can cost you more money. I mean, all you're doing is you're trying to make the best food possible, serve it in a friendly manner, and that's it. All the other stuff is just like overhead. You have the inspector coming by giving you crap all the time. It makes total sense. Get a small place, serve a great product. China San was an actual building, but it was a small building. And I used to buy the egg rolls like 5, 10 at a time. All right, this one's cooked tough. My fork won't penetrate that. That's not a bad thing. That just means it's super crunchy. And honestly, I'm not the biggest fan of plain white rice when I get Chinese food. I usually like a fried rice. But that white rice was so complimentary. There's so much flavor in all the food that I think fried rice would have just overdone it. It would have put too much flavor in there. This was like a perfect balance. The lettuce, like I've never had egg roll and lettuce before. I'm glad I tried that because I'm gonna do that again for sure. The lettuce brought a certain balance to the egg roll, The plain white rice brought balance to all the flavor that was in the fried pork and everything else. Um, well done. I am so pleased. I'm happy. Very happy. Those egg rolls brought back some really good memories. And it is so rare that I judge any kind of food on nostalgia. But this one, it warrants it. I give the egg rolls and I give the sweet and sour pork the same score. So overall, Asian cuisine gets an outstanding 10 out of 10 from me. It's that good. It's that good. And it's not a thing like I haven't had Chinese food in a while. I had it just last week. I had sweet and sour pork last week. But it was meh. It was okay. It was good. But I'd give that like a 7. This, it was magnificent. I liked it. If I really had to nitpick and zing it for anything, it would be lack of pineapple. I like pineapple in my sweet and sour pork, but it's not a necessary thing. It's just a nice addition. It's a bonus, basically. So I deduct no points for that. It came through on flavor. It came through on texture. It came through on quantity. It came through on just the level of satisfaction I got from it. This drink is very interesting. There's that little aftertaste from the jasmine tea that's very pleasant. I like it. Asian cuisine. You did your uncle proud. Thanks, guys, for watching. I really appreciate you hanging out with me for a little while. And hope I can do this again real soon. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed going to a little food truck type deal. I think it was like 4 or 5 years. Man, time flies. I think it was like 4 or 5 years ago. I had this idea to do a series called What the Truck. I wanted to go to all the food trucks because the food trucks kept coming by Travis Park, which was right down the street from me when I lived downtown. And there was always these different food trucks going there. I said, man, I'm going to go there every day and I'm going to get a different meal every day and I'm going to review it. And I never did it. And then I found that these things had like little websites you'd go to find out where they're going to be at. So I wanted to like follow them around. So I never did that either. But who knows? Maybe this will be part of a playlist, the What the Truck playlist. Anything that isn't a brick and mortar spot where I can get some food, like a food truck, a trailer, anything like that, put it in that playlist. We'll see. But I am really happy that I got to try this place out. Asian cuisine. Awesome. Way awesome. That's it for now, guys. Again, thank you for watching. You are always appreciated. God bless. Take care. And I will be back really soon.